Hello and welcome if you're new. Welcome back if you subscribed. I'm Amanda, also known as Mrs. Archiver, and I want to welcome you to this episode. This is the 2022 bullet journal system setup, and I'm excited that you could join me today. The size of this notebook is A5, and I am using an Archer and Olive notebook in dot grid. Now, this type of paper is great for fountain pen inks, paint, watercolor, you name it. So I am extremely excited to be able to use this for the new year. One of the things that I used to find very intimidating about starting in a new book, because if it was too pretty, I didn't want to write in it, was to break the ice and just either write your name or put a sticker on it. And that kind of breaks the ice for you to begin doing what you want to your notebook. You have to remember, the more time and the more energy you put into your notebook, the more that you make it yours, the more you're going to want to pick it up and use it. I noticed that when I didn't do this, I rarely picked up the book. Now that we have our name in there, I'm going to go ahead and start with a swatch page. And what a swatch page is a quick reference page of inks or pen tests to just quickly reference, so that way you can remember what the color looks like or how it writes. I found this really useful and wish I would have put it in my other bullet journal, and I didn't. So this year I wanted to change that and start one. It's really simple. All you got to do is just get one of your favorite pens or inks or markers, highlighter, whatever your heart desires, and just put it on the back of the page of the book. And it just becomes your quick reference guide. These two colors are going to be the main colors I'm going to be using throughout this book, which is the Mildliner in gray and Mildliner in pink. Next, we're going to go ahead and get some stencils. These are B6 size stencils, and I'm putting them in my A5 size notebook. I like the size of these stencils, that they're not too big or overcrowding on the page, and I wanted to make this setup as simple and really as easy as possible. I already went ahead and pre-sketched everything with a pencil, and so I'll go ahead and just be coloring things in and re-stenciling it, retracing it with a pen. One of the things that I also learned from this past year is that if I put too much time in decorating, I was kind of creatively burnt out and wouldn't grab my book again for a while. So I've learned that if I just do some simple little things to it, I won't get tired from the creative process and actually pick up my book. I'm now putting just some little accents just to personalize it. My overall theme for the book is going to be, stars and moons and magazine clippings and stickers. I'm a little bit of everything in one, so my journal is going to reflect the different stages throughout the year for me. The next thing that I'm going to go ahead and do is start with the future log. And if you're not familiar with a future log is, it's a calendar to go ahead and pre-plan your year. Since this is a notebook, it doesn't have any calendar unless I put one. So this will be a future log, a future calendar for me to put my appointments and such in. If you noticed, I'm coloring outside of the little boxes, And the reason for that is for this new year, it's a little reminder to myself of to think outside of the box and to go outside of my comfort zone. This is something that really is simple for anybody to do. The frame of mind I would say to have is just think that you're just coloring. Some people go on Pinterest and look up different fonts. That's what sometimes I do, is I'll look at different fonts and then just try to recreate it. And if it's not perfect, it's okay. Everything is a learning curve. And what's neat about having a book like this is that you can always see your progress of where you started and where you're at now. Believe me, I almost didn't post this video or even make this video because I was a little intimidated by seeing so many gorgeous spreads of creatives that make these just elaborate, beautiful works of art in their book. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not on that level. And I thought, while I may not be on that level, maybe there's somebody out there that would like something like my style. A little bit of decoration, but not too much, kind of simplistic, not thinking too much into it. And if I can inspire at least one person, then this whole video was worth it for me. Recently, I just started making a lot of YouTube videos, and I want to start keeping track of my subscribers. So if you subscribed, thank you so much. You're going toward my goal. But on the beginning of the year, I'm actually going to write in the little start box what I'm starting with of how many subscribers. And each time I get 5 subscribers, I'm going to be coloring a new box. I put the increments as 5 because I don't want to be overwhelmed. The numbers thing, I'm not going to keep too much track of, but I do want to see how much this channel will grow and how much this community will grow. So thank you for being part of the community. Thank you for watching this video. And thank you for your support. All right, so now we're going to get into my favorite part, the decorating. This printed digital ephemera is from RaElement, and you can find them on Etsy. What I did is I downloaded their Luxe Moon Babe collection and just made my own stickers. Now, you don't have to do that. You can leave your spread just like this if you are following along and you're making a spread like this one. You can leave it like that. You don't have to do anything more to it, but I like to decorate. So I'm grabbing an old magazine and I'm just seeing what I can find from it. I actually have quite a bit of old magazines that I end up tearing stuff out of to make my own ephemera. And I had really liked this picture. And if you're new to layering, the best advice that I can give is start off with like the big pieces in the back and then work to smaller and smaller pieces toward the front. And eventually it just all comes together. It just not thinking too much into it, just layering, seeing where you want color. There were so many just mixed different things you could do. Stamping, stickers, and just layer. And it just kind of creates and evolves. I guess that's what I really like about laying down ephemera, is just seeing it evolve into something. These stickers are from Stickii, and I got them in a Stickii Club subscription. I had been hoarding them, and I'm going to be using them now for this bullet journal. So I'm going to go ahead and step back, let you watch the decorating process, and then I will come back once that's done. Enjoy! Okay, so this is the last of it for now. And I really like how this came out. I cannot wait to write in it. And also, I can't wait to show you some more stuff that's going to be happening later in the new year. So again, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I can't wait to see you again. And always remember, have a wonderful day.